I think it was DevStream 87, and I've just kicked my desk. That actually hurt because I don't have shoes on. Ow. In DevStream 87, they showed the new Corpus. It's not a companion or a pet that we can have. It's a companion for the Corpus. They're going to throw this thing out. It was using the Zanuka skin and the Zanuka model even. And it looked quite fun, and it threw a huge question out there as to when can we have a Corpus-based companion. Technically, we have the infested companion being HELMINTH, which will eventually one day get a skin for it, but right now just kind of looks like a normal charger. They're all Grenier Kavats, which seems kind of weird because the Grenier already had a companion. They've got the KUBROW, but we've got the Grenier-based Kavat, and of course the Grenier-based KUBROWs, because the KUBROWs had something to do with the Grenier with taming them, and we basically stole this technology to be able to have our own. But it's the Grenier that run around with them, which leaves the Corpus as kind of a... we don't really have one of their companions we could have. There is a fair few Osprey of different kinds, which technically we could have these. This one, of course, being infested, same as this one, so they don't really count. It's just they happen to pop up here. And we could have something like that. You can have them as a Spectre, but they're not really much use. I'm thinking more of a companion. These wouldn't really be much use. We could have Moas, but there's that many different ones. Technically, you can have the Shockwave Moa on certain Corpus maps because you can... actually, at this one up here, you can open up the thing that they come out of, and sometimes they'll be on your side, but they're not really companions that are linked to you. Or, of course, there is also Bursas for the Corpus. One of these would be great fun, but also fairly big and not really that useful. And then there are the Hyenas. Let's categorise Zanuka and the Jackal in on this, which is basically what they showed in the dev stream as coming out of the floor, is one of these type of enemies, which is what Zanuka is. And that got me thinking, they could actually do this, but make it kind of lore related at the same time, remembering that Zanuka himself, or herself, or itself, however you want to put it, is made up of Warframe parts, because when Aladv built Zanuka, it was the PlayStation 4 trailer, he rips apart, this is where we'll go back to Excalibur, an Excalibur that looked just like this. It's the immortal skin with the Pendragon helmet, and it rips apart. And then he goes onto a terminal, starts talking to people, trying to sell the Warframe parts itself. Then Zanuka kind of comes into it, and Zanuka starts using Warframe abilities, which technically Zanuka still does. If I remember rightly in the video, he uses Nova's molecular ball thing, and a few other. Rhino's stomp, but it's when it comes from the air and lands, and it's been a while since I've seen that one. But it got me thinking, one of the best ways of making it, have a quest or something, and then to be able to get the parts, instead of having genetic code like it's currently sitting there, or a KUBROW egg, you have to do a quest where you combine Excalibur parts, and I know it's going to sound pretty brutal, but then have those parts combined with mag parts, because in that trailer he's about to take a mag apart, and I think it's Rhino, Volt, Banshee, and I can never remember who the other one was. I think it was Saren, but I'm not sure on that one. Come in and save mag here. So how about mag parts mixed with Excalibur parts that you kind of have to combine into something using the little forge here, the fabricator foundry, that's the word I was looking for. It kind of makes a little bit of sense lore-wise to use mag and Excalibur to create this thing, and then we have another companion to play with. I really would like a Zanuka to have as a companion. That would be fun. Even more so if you could ride it. Of course, what was shown in the dev stream was a mini hyena. It would have to be this one, being that they were blue. the enemy they're going to spawn isn't going to be a mini hyena. It's going to be something completely different. I mean, if I remember rightly, it was yellow, and I'll put the picture on the screen because I just remember it was yellow and it looked like another flying one, but hopefully not. Would have much prefer the mini hyena though, because they looked much better.